Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's a Saturday afternoon here in Manila, here in Asia, and we are back once again for another Stocks by Request, where we talk about the top stocks that you guys requested via social media, that you guys sent out via Instagram DMs, Facebook comment sections, and Patreon, and also YouTube community. So everything that you guys have sent out, we tally, we talk about, and we analyze. And before I begin, I just like to say this, guys. Everything that we're talking about here, these are not stock picks. This is not me telling you what to buy, what to sell, what to hold, what to avoid. The worst thing that you could ever do when you start investing is to transact based on whatever someone would say. Uh, Please do your due diligence. This is for information purposes. This is for me to give you data. This is for me to show you my style, my strategy, my principles, and how I do it. But never, ever, 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 ever buy, sell, avoid, or hold just because someone is saying it via YouTube. Now, if you want more of this, though, like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing and about trading the markets with confidence. That being said, let's continue. Let's talk about now nickel DMC Semirara. So DMC is something that's new that we're gonna talk about. We haven't talked about it for quite some time, but nickel and now we've been talking about it regularly because a lot of you guys have been requesting it. Semirara on and off. But let's start first with DMC, our new entrant here in our stocks by request portion. So as you can see here, I'll just make it super, super simple. One thing that I'll do is I'll plot a resistance line here at the 4.16 level, which as you can see right here, right now, it broke out from this particular level. We're seeing DMC break out from 4.16 resistance, break out from the 4.16 level. We'll bring it and we'll try to look for the next possible resistance. So in my opinion, possible resistance right now, you could peg it somehow here, which is close to the 200-day moving average also. Possible resistance is at the 4.45 level. So conditional statement for this particular trade, if the stock stays above the 4.16 level, target price will be at the 4.45 level, which is close also to where the 200-day moving average is. This is a shorter trade. This is a very, very close to the support trade. This is around 7.2%. So possible progression will bring the stock and allow it to do this. If this does not if this does not hold, this support range will not hold. Possible retracement will bring it around the 3.9 level. So please write this down. Support is 4.16. If it holds, target 4.45. If it does not hold, possible retracement will bring it to the 3.9 level. So by the way, guys, I'm doing something as what you've requested. I'm gonna try na maliit lang ako sa screen para hindi ko makalimutan kasi sila Andy laging nagko-comment about that. So again, thank you so much to everyone, by the way, who have been supportive of this second channel. I it's so interesting that there's a lot of people who like the videos na kahit raw, unedited, no music, no effects, but just something that's purely out of technical analysis terms only. And uh I don't know. I'm glad that you guys like it. I'm glad that this is something that's adding value and content to all of you. So that's what we have currently for DMC. Let's talk about Semirara naman. So please remember also that DMC owns shares in Semirara. DMC is basically the holding company. I want to mention this also, that when people talk about DMC, they always say that DMC is a property development company. Yes, it's true. It's one of their business segments, but it's not their only business. It's also true that through the past from the past few years that the earnings of DMC have increased coming from their property segment. But please remember, they also own they also have exposure in Manila. Also have exposure in Manila. So do construction, which if you look at it from the 1990s, yun talaga dapat yung bread and butter nila. But uh, their condominiums, their property development have blossomed over the past few years, which has allowed them essentially no that they're branded already as a property development company. But whenever we say DMCI, it's their construction arm. it's their exposure to utilities, it's their exposure to Semirara, which is not just also mining. Semirara also has a coal fired power plant in Calaca, Batangas, and then their property development company. So there, let's continue now with Semirara. So for Semirara, this is how the chart is. So similar to what I told you earlier, kung titignan nyo, kung nag-breakout yung DMC, Semirara also nag-breakout. Kasi not all the time naman, but I've seen it in several occasions in the past that they somehow move, no, with a bit of, I should say, they not in tandem. I don't know the right word, but they move side by side. So the assumption is if Semirara shares increase, the value or the worth of DMC also gets better. So similar to what we looked at for DMC, DMC broke out as you can see as you looked at the previous chart. Ngayon naman Semirara broke out. Breakout level for Semirara is at the 10 peso level. As you can see also here, this is its current sideways trend. So I guess the difference, if you would put an underlying condition for Semirara compared to the other stocks that we've analyzed in the PSE, if you go back to the previous videos that we've done, majority of them dropped in March, rebounded fast, then moved sideways. Semirara did something that was different. Dropped in March, moved up, but dropped a bit and then moved sideways. So ngayon lang siya ulit naka-breakout sa resistance level niya. So please just write this down. These are the next possible resistance levels. 11, 13, and 14.4. So what's so interesting also, last Friday, natamaan na yung 11 mark ko, kitang-kita dito. Nag-open yung Semirara at 10.30. Intraday, it hit the resistance at 11, at least very, very close to 11 at 10.94. Then, as you all know, for those who attend our sessions, read the books that I've created, resistances are generally areas where people, investors normally sell. So it hit that, people sold, and it was very, very seen right here that as it hit 11, people sold, it started to drop. And as it started to drop, it still closed higher than the opening, but it dropped below where our resistance is, making it closer to the 10.74 level. So that being said, for those who were able to at least look at this as a trading opportunity and took profits at that area, that's an 8.4% trade. So current support right now is 10. Current resistance right now is 11. Breakout from the 11 area, next possible resistance, in my opinion, is around 12.98, or you could term it as 13. After the 12.98/13 level, the next possible resistance is at the 14.4 level. So again, please write this down. Support, 10.12, resistance 11, breakout from 11, 12.98, breakout from 12.98, 14.39. If selling happens, there's an expectation that it could possibly go down if people take profits. It will go back to the 10.12 level. If it holds there, then the range that will be respected will just be 10.12 and 11.1. If 10.12 does not hold, Semirara may go back to where the next support is at the 9.12 level. Please remember, it was hovering for this level and this area already for quite some time. So this is around September, so it's been in that area for a month, showing itself as a resistance. It's only just two days ago where it started to move and it started to go up. So let's continue. Before that pala, no, madami, I just like to honor everyone who commented sa previous video. So si Andy, sabi niya nakakatuwa yung reaction mo pag nakakalimutan mo mag-zoom ng chart. Ayan na, hindi na ako nag-zoom. You have Robert Stanza, sabi niya, I'm here as usual. Louis Lecardo, nakalimutan yung zoom in chart. Oo na, Louis. You have Kurt Uy, also avid fan watching until the end. Thank you so much. Darius Lipon, Sir Marvin, request granted po. Darius Lipon, you have Sophia. Resede, ang cute ni Sir Marvin kapag nakakalimutan. Thank you na tinawag niyo ako na cute. Hindi ako gwapo, cute lang ako. Arc Phantom, pero tanggap ko naman. Kaya nga tayo nagsa-stocks ba, hindi gwapo eh. Arc Phantom, wow, may shoutout na sinama mo. Sana masama ko next. Okay, Arc, eto na, kasama ka na sa next. Anita Agbayan, attendance check. Present, Anita. Siyempre si Patrick Miguel. Si Patrick, he has a YouTube channel also, Patrick Miguel. If you want to support him, he does YouTube videos. And also, binigyan niya ng Roborock yung wife ko. Ako, binigyan niya ako ng notepad. Joke lang yun, Patrick. But anyways, Joanna Soria, thank you, Sir Marvin. I'm learning a lot from you. Keep posting. Si Jan Jan, lagi po ako nanonood. Thank you, Jan Jan. Sean Disme, hello, Lendon. Okay, tama na. Ang daming greeting. I'm gonna try to do it sa end na lang para masaya kayo lahat. But I'll continue first with the charts as well. So, let's see. Okay, next one. So that's our trading plan for Semirara. By the way, this is its long-term look. Okay, so ganyan yung itsura niya. 8.8 is somewhat the major support, and 14.4 is the resistance. Semirara has not gone up from the 14.4 level since March 2020. So anyways, so mga hindi ko na-greet, hintayin nyo sa dulo na lang. Okay, ang dami ang dami. Anyways, let's look at nickel naman. Okay, so this is where nickel is. We mentioned it over the previous videos that nickel bounced from this support area, confirmed by this line that I drew, and also confirmed by this 50-day moving average. Over the past days, it broke out from the 3.4 level, and now it's still staying and holding above the 3.4 level. So one thing to watch out for, if it stays above this, the range that you can trade is 3.4 to around 3.7. This is a tight range, around 8.8% na trade. So if nickel fails to hold 3.4, possibility there's a possibility that it could retrace back here. If it bounces, then it's on its way to the 3.7 level. Please also write this down as I zoom out even further and you see how it is. If it breaks out from the 3.7 level, the next feasible and possible resistance for nickel will be at the 4.3 level. So 3.4 stays above 3.4, target 3.7, or at least resistance is 3.7. Again, do not buy, do not sell, do not avoid, do not hold a stock just because someone cute now from YouTube is telling you to buy, sell, or hold a stock. You need to research, you need to analyze, you need to do your due diligence, because this channel is not here to reward people who want to do it quick, who want to be lazy. We want you guys to grow and learn how to read and analyze the charts. And I hope that you are doing this at home, that you're using this as a reference, but you are making the decisions on your own, because at the end of the day, it's your money, it's your responsibility. Now, resistance is 4.33, next one is 3.74. So if it stays above the 3.4 level, the 3.7 level will be hit. If the 3.7, if it stays above the 3.7 level, then we are seeing a movement, a breakout to the 4.3 level. If the 3.4 level naman on the flip side does not hold, then we could possibly see it retrace back here to the 2.95 level. So that's where we are for nickel as of today. Now, we will end this with now. If you were asking bakit wala yung dito, I posted it already yesterday. So you can just reference the video yesterday. Sa mga regular, alam na nila na may dito talaga doon. Pero natutuwa ako, wala na tumatawag ng guiding light. Yes! Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So we talked about dito the last time. Then BPI MRC, which also had a good move up. So that's included in the stocks by request that we had on the previous day. So anyways, allow me to continue this further, and let's just end it with now telecom. So now, no, it's quite evident over that the resistance at the 4.88 level is there. It's been a week already. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, October 5, October 6, October 7, October 8, October 9. The stock is not going above the 4.88 level. So it's looking at, it's moving. If mas tight, kung tight yung kanina, mas tight to. The range that we are seeing here is around, it looks tight, no, pero hindi siya tight pala. It's around 15%, then it's decent. It's a quite decent enough spread, no, if you'd like to trade this particular area. I stand corrected. So the current support level is 4.22. The current resistance level is 4.88. This is a 16.4% range. Again, if it hits this again, goes back to 4.23 and bounces, please set whatever targets you have here at 4.88, and then if it breaks out from that, then it has a chance also to attack the 5.9 level. But if wala don, again, I'll repeat it, possible retracement here, 4.25 level. If that does not hold, possible retracement here, 3.7. But if it breaks out from this, possible target will be at the 5.95 level. And that's where we are for now, telecom. So it's so interesting also because we've seen now telecom go up, we've seen Dito, we've seen Chelsea go up. But prior to this also, when everything was so uncertain last March, you saw Globe and PLDT go up. And then it's just so fitting that maybe this year is the year that telco is just placed into the forefront, maybe because of the pandemic. But you had the big ones massively move up March, April, May. Then you have Dito, Chelsea now that are moving September, October 2020. And I'm just so interested on how Converge will play out over the next few weeks. We posted our third video on Converge a couple of days ago. It's in my main channel. You can watch it there. But we're gonna give you more details on it. I'm just so curious on what's your take also on Converge, and I'm just curious also ano yung pagra-rank mo siya, anong pinakagusto niyo, PLDT Globe, now Chelsea, and Dito. If you'll rank it, what's your preference in that whole ranking system? But anyways, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that's super, super, super insightful for all of you, and I hope that this is something that adds massive value and content to you. So I guess that's it for now. For those that want to stay, babatiin ko lang lahat ng mga nag-greet or nag-message. Pati yung mga bots, no? Guys, kung natatawa kayo na may mga tao nag-hi boys, katulad ni Faisal Adam, yung mga hi boys, are you lonely, mga ganun. Puro bots yun, hindi talaga totoong tao yun. Pero hindi ko alam kung bakit nila ginagawa yun. So, for those na nandito lang para sa stock charts, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being part. Expect maybe another one later, maybe US stocks, kahit walang nanonood pero nag-enjoy ako sa US stocks, so I might do another US stocks. But if you guys have Philippine stocks, put them in the comment section. We're gonna talk about it. Or slide me a DM, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube community, and we can also converse there. And then I guess that's it. Other things about me, about fundamentals, technicals are also in the description below. So thank you so much to those that stayed for the charting system. Now, for those na nagpapagreet, Rian Ikala, hello. Asking for now, Jeremy Castrado, hello to you. Si Faisal, Adam, hi boys, hi boys. Okay, Limba ko, Jovi present. Si Alice Malori, feeling ko bot din to, no? Yung mga laging mahaba, tas paragraph yung sinasabi nila. Laging sinasabi nila, tapos naglalagay sila na ganito, yung slight bullish to neutral outlook on the market, very news and stimulus driven, whatever happens, I will be exiting some positions. Tapos naglalagay sila ng email sa dulo, tapos naglalagay sila na took some profits with Alan Vaughn, yung mga ganyan. I think it's a bot. Anyways, Harold Hicom, Aji Gala, please review IDC, Sir Marvin, si Jonas Lapana. Oy, regular to. Je or Lisa, tuwa ako kasi some people who bought the books, send sila ng messages. I remember your message in Instagram. Darrell De Guzman asking for SPC. Romeo Uson, you're welcome. Joel Eric Ong asking for green. Mary Rose Teodoro from Patreon, I will never forget you. Ay, nag-guiding lights si Mary Rose. Thank you, Mary Rose. Ian Tolentino, ABS, sabi niya ABS-CBN. Spidey asking for green. Emil Lia, pa-update naman ko po kay MBT. Jet, sabi niya, boss, thank you. Juan Carlo Osorio, IRC. Click my daily dose of knowledge. Antonio Zalema, thank you. Liz Gutierrez, Marvin, would you analyze my comment or comment on MWC? Meron tayo. Just look at the previous video. We talked about MWC also. John Bunag, sabi niya, learning. Lindon Jadulos Yokelele and learning stock market technical and fundamentals are now part of my daily routines. Thank you. Thank you, Lindon. Hi, boys. Joke lang. Lilibet Gwandolin, please include NIKL. Oh, ito, NIKL na para sa iyo, Lilibet. FNI, MM, and MAH. Patrick Miguel, Golden State Warriors, we still see the charts even if it's small. Please don't worry too much. We're still getting so much value. Thank you. E-Kids come again. I watch the US market, but I pay tuition fee to the US stocks. I need to learn more. I try again. By the way, thanks for the shout out. Shout out again. E-Kids come again. Mervin Cruz, Spidey KD, sir, parang nagpalit ka na ng cap. De, madami akong cap, pero kung gusto mo ako bigyan ng Miami Heat, wala akong makita Miami Heat for some reason, no? I've been looking at the wrong places, or maybe I have not been nanalo sila today, no? Pero hindi ko alam kung nanalo sila sa series. Pero you have to give the Miami Heat a lot of respect. Amazing si the grit that Jimmy Butler has is something that is comparable, in my opinion, to what Kobe Bryant has also. And looking at the team that he has, amazing lang. I'm just amazed. Pero wala akong makitang sombrero ng Miami Heat for some reason. Either ubos, or kasi hindi rin ako masyado lumalabas. So it's hard. Anyways, so yun, I think I greeted everyone. Alex Ruma from our YouTube community. Ox lang, nakalimutan dito lang po ulitin. Nakapag-profit din ako kahit konti at importante natuto. Thank you so much for the learnings. Thank you, Alex Serima. I will never forget yung dami. Laging mahilig yung mga regular nagko-comments. I'll never forget you guys. Si John Wee. Hey, boys. Mirna Merdor po asking for MPI. We did MPI though. Leondra watching Sir Marvin, Sean Demise. Jan, hello to you. Lagi po ako nanonood, di lang ako nagko-comment, likers lang, but I'm learning, Sir Marvin. Thank you, Jan, na you took the step of faith from just liking to commenting. And sa mga hindi pa nag-like or comment, guys, like it naman. And yun lang. I hope you guys got a lot. And siguro, I don't know if you like this na binabati ko kayo, pero siguro I'm gonna para for an alternative, some portions sa start lang. Siguro sa mga first commenters. And then, sa last part na lang yung iba, we're gonna try to read as much of everyone as possible as well. So, yun lang. As what I always say, it's a Saturday, and those of you guys who are taking the time to learn speaks volumes of what you value, because you can only be what you put inside. It's not just the food, no? It's also what you feed your mind. And if you feed your mind with things that will help you make money, guess what? Your actions will also push you in a way that's closer to you to making money as well. So that's it for now. Andy, ayan na, the chart, maliit lang ako, picture ko the whole time. Alam ko, tanggap ko naman, ayaw nyo makita yung mukha ako, mas gusto nyo makita yung chart. So for this video, maliit muna yung chart. And I hope that you guys got a lot from this. Stay tuned, no? Announcements, 8 p.m., main channel. We are going to talk about banking stocks. Ren Agawa will be back. I don't know if you watched the video yesterday, but it was an amazing video. He's a fund manager, MBA, CSS, certified fund manager. I think yung title niya din, certified money market dealer, etc. But he's gonna talk about now bakit mura ang banking stocks ngayon, and why should you invest in banking stocks, and why does he think it's cheap. So that's coming at 8 p.m. today. So yun lang. I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.